Hi, I'm Mary Rogers, and this is the Cuisinart Smart Stick handheld corded blender. It's really nice and streamlined. It's simple and easy to use. You'll notice that it has a really nice stainless steel shaft and chopping mechanism on the bottom. The shaft is completely removable, so when you're done using it, just press this little button in the back, pop it off. This can go right in the sink for washing or into the dishwasher. Has two speeds, low and high. Press it just by pressing this nice soft button on the top for low and on the bottom for high. It's 200 watts of power and it's very, very versatile. One of the things that you can do is you can make lots of items. You can use this beaker and you can make a vinaigrette, you can make a smoothie, you can make pancake batter, you can make an omelet mix, you can chop up your herbs, blend up your eggs right in the beaker, and then cook them. The other thing that it can be used for is for making potatoes, believe it or not. These I happen to cook in the microwave a little bit earlier. They're still warm to the warm temperature. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding my ingredients. The first item is butter. Of course, you need butter for mashed potatoes. Just put that in like that. Need some salt. That's next. Today we're going to be seasoning them with some fresh rosemary. And lastly, the last item is a white pepper. You can use black if you prefer, but some people like to use white pepper because it won't discolor your mashed potatoes when you're all done. And then in the beaker, I pre-measured out some cream. First, what I'm going to do is start chopping my potatoes. To get them started. Now what I'm going to do, after I chop them up a little bit, is add the cream. I'm just going to add a little at a time because we may not need all of this cream. You know, one thing about mashed potatoes is we don't want to overmix them because then they will get a little, gluey. So this is a really quick and easy way to mix them up for mashed potatoes. What I'm going to do is remove this. I'm just going to put it in the beaker so it just doesn't get the countertop dirty. And I just want to show you those mashed potatoes. Just mix them up a little bit. They're beautifully incorporated. They still have a little bit of texture to them. They smell really good because we added the rosemary and the white pepper and the salt and the butter, so they're going to taste really great. Think about lots of ways you can use your handheld blender. And there you have it, the Smart Stick Handheld Blender by Cuisinart. Hi, I'm Mary Rogers, and this is the Cuisinart Smart Stick 2-speed handheld blender. There's so many creative things that you can do with your handheld blender. Today I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful dressing for Caesar dressing for your salad. But you can also do smoothies, you can also do sauces and soups, and you can take this right to your pot or pan and blend right in the pot or pan soups or sauces like I mentioned. The other thing is you can mix items right in your blending cup, which is what we're going to do today. It takes up to 2 cups of liquid or 16 ounces. And then on this side, it also has milliliter markings. So it takes up to 500 milliliters. It's dishwasher and microwave safe. So if you have anything that you have a sauce that you blend and you want to heat it up a little bit, you can do that. It goes right in the dishwasher for easy cleaning. This is your actual handheld blender unit. You remove the shaft portion, which separates from here by pressing this little button and pulling it apart like so. The nice thing about this is it's made out of stainless steel. It can go right into the dishwasher, or I actually prefer to rinse it in the sink. I just put it right under the faucet and rinse it that way, or you can stick it right in the silver or flatware holder in your dishwasher. That's what I like to do. That way it stands straight up and also no fingers can get near it. So the other thing that's really nice about this too, I'm just going to put this back on by just attaching it. You don't have to do anything. It's really simple and easy. The other nice thing about this is it has 2 speeds, like I mentioned, low and high. You engage the speed of your choice first, and then you press the unlock button on the top, like so. So that's your unlock button. The minute that you release your finger, I'm just going to press this and go like that. The minute you release your finger, the unit automatically stops. The other thing about this too, as I mentioned, the shaft here is stainless steel. It has these little slots and these little, I guess you call them almost like little mountains. That actually is what helps the food go into the blade, and it comes out this slot and it circulates that way. That's how it mixes, and I'll show you in a few minutes. The other thing to remember too is you should always have this blade guard part below the surface of whatever you're blending, because if you lift it above it, you'll make quite a bit of a mess on your counter. So let's get started. Oh, one of the things I forgot to mention, this is 200 watts. It's 2 speeds, and there's lots of great things that you can do. You can make mixtures for omelets, you can make smoothies, you can make sauces and soups, you can make homemade mayonnaise, which is really great. So today what we're going to do is we're going to make a dressing for our salad, and it happens to be Caesar. So the first thing we're going to put in is our Parmesan cheese. Then the next item is, these are 4 pieces of roasted garlic. And the nice thing about using roasted garlic is it gives you a nice kind of smooth and sweet flavor instead of a harsh garlic taste. The next item is the lemon juice. Just put that right in. We're going to add, this is red wine vinegar. Just wanted to smell it to make sure that's what it was. You're going to add, I'm going to move this over here, one egg yolk. You're going to put in the mustard. This happens to be whole grain mustard. This is anchovy paste. If you don't have whole anchovies, this is a nice alternative. This is Worcestershire sauce. Black pepper. And the last item is Tabasco. That's going to give it just a tiny little bit of Tabasco, give it a nice little kick. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put the handheld blender in. We're going to turn it on high, and we're going to blend it for about 40 seconds. Going to knock that off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into one of my little bowls here so I don't make a mess on the counter. Take this apart. The other thing that's nice too is if you make dressing like this and you have a little bit extra, you could just cover this with any type of plastic film wrap, and you can store it right in the refrigerator. That was so simple and easy to do, and it smells great. Plus, the nice thing about making all of your own homemade dressings is that there are no preservatives in it. You know exactly what ingredients you are putting into your recipes, and it tastes so much more delicious and fresh. So there you have it, a beautiful Caesar salad using your handheld Cuisinart Blender.
Introducing the UTALENT 8-speed power hand blender. Experience precise speed control with the 2-button soft turbo switch. And with the 8-speed dial, you can get the perfect mix each time. Salsa is now easier than ever to make. Just chop and blend. Make delicious homemade fruit and vegetable smoothies with the push of a button. Chopping a variety of nuts has been made easier with the UTALENT 8-speed power hand blender. Every blender comes with a BPA-free blending cup and chopper. Puree peaches for natural and healthy food for your baby. With the whisk attachment, scrambling eggs is a breeze. The 4 ultra-sharp rotary blades were designed for your toughest tasks. And for easier mixing in deep stovetop pots, simply attach the extender and stir at the press of a button. The milk frother can be used to create a nice foamy touch to your favorite cup of coffee. For easy and convenient storage, simply use the built-in rubber grommet. For a premium performance, get the UTALENT Kitchen Assistant today, because you deserve it.